Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by. I'm Matt, and this is Letters from Dad. There comes a time in every man's life where he looks at himself and says, "This ain't who I'm supposed to be." I woke up on the cold steel of an Arizona jailhouse bunk thinking, how the hell did I get here? Why are there fresh cuts on my wrist? Had I destroyed my life? I felt alien. I felt alone. I wish I could say I didn't know the answers to those questions, but I do. When it came time for me to look myself in the face, I didn't like the man I had become. I didn't know who I was anymore. I'd lost myself in my addiction. Sitting in arraignment, I was looking at myself in the video while I should have been listening to the judge. The man staring back at me confirmed what I had feared all along. The wreckage of my life was so vast, I never thought I'd be able to climb my way out. After I was released on my own recognizance, I was able to retrieve trash bags of my clothes from my wife, and I walked to a 14-day detox facility called Copper Springs in Arizona. I sat in their lobby for 14 hours and waited for a bed. Now, this wasn't because they were bad at their jobs. It was because of the crisis that Arizona experiences on a daily basis with addiction. But by the grace of God, I was able to get a bed. While sitting there withdrawing from the drugs that had taken over my life, I picked at the scab that was on my wrist. It bled a little bit, but not a lot. But with the blood, I wrote, "I'm still here," on my pants. I don't know why I did it, but in that moment, I made a decision to stand up and start fighting back against a life that tried to destroy me. This episode is the beginning of that fight. People love to talk about rock bottom like it's this dramatic crash where everything explodes at once. But I'm here to tell you, nothing breaks all at once. It's quiet, it's subtle, it's death by 1,000 cuts. It's the little moments when you swallow things you should have spoken on, or the days that you pretend that you're fine, because men don't do feelings. The nights you sit alone and swear you're just tired. And then one day you wake up, and you're not really living. You're just existing. You look in the mirror, and it's like staring at a stranger that stole your face. Addiction didn't just hit me all at once. It crept in over the years, slowly. A coping mechanism turned habit, turned comfort, turned chains. And all the while, life was piling on loss, pressure, guilt, trauma, alienation, stacking and stacking until I was living under the weight of my own silence. Bottom isn't a place you hit, it's a place you sink to. It's a mindset of hopelessness and fear. People always ask me, what made you change? And the truth is, people don't change. They just change the things they do. I got tired of waking up every day feeling like I didn't know who I was, feeling like I didn't know my own hobbies. I got tired of feeling like I was disappointing everyone that believed in me. And I couldn't stand the thought of my children knowing the man that I'd become. It wasn't motivation, it wasn't clarity, it wasn't strength. It was exhaustion. There was still this small part of me, this tiny pissed off part, that said, I'm not done yet. So I held on to that tiny piece, and I ran like hell. The comeback isn't sexy. It's not inspirational quotes and morning smoothies with exercise routines. It's ugly. It's messy. It's painful. My comeback was mornings where I got out of bed when I felt like the world didn't want me to. It was choosing water over self-destruction. It was showing up for people even when I had nothing left in the tank. It was learning how to be a father again. Not because I was bad, but because I'd been gone. I was there, but I wasn't there. And some days, I still slip. But I don't fall. Not anymore. Because I know what I'm fighting for now. And I know now that every step, even the small ones, counts. I'm doing this comeback for me, yeah, but it's not just for me. My kids deserve a father who fights. A father who stands up when life tries to bury him. A father that owns his mistakes but refuses to be defined by them. I want them to grow up knowing that their dad didn't quit, even when I had every reason to. This is my promise. I'll keep showing up, I'll keep climbing, and I'll keep fighting. Because I'm still here, and so is my story. If you're listening to this right now and you feel like you're too far gone, too broken, too tired, hear me out. You're still here, and that's enough. The comeback isn't clean, and it isn't quick, but it is possible. If I can pull myself out of the dark, one slow, ugly step at a time, then you can too. This is part one of my comeback, and if you're ready, it can be the start of yours. I'm Matt. Thanks for listening to Letters from Dad. Until next week, keep going.